Greeting. This is Taha Mzouri, the instructor assigned to teach the Introductory Physics 2, Section 2 course for the summer 22-23 semester. I'm looking forward to spending these few weeks working with you on this content. I think it's fun content. I hope you'll enjoy it. I think it is more fun than Physics 1. It's a lot more diverse topics, but it is fun, relatable, and I think it is easy. Let's hope you'll feel the same way. One thing, the class will start tomorrow, officially tomorrow. Some of you have logged in already. But what I need you to remember, I'm here to help you learn. I'm here to help you succeed. So never hesitate about asking me for anything you might need. It can be a question about the content or about how to proceed. Please seek help. I'm here to help. I want you to succeed. Now, I'm not going to keep my face for the full video. By the way, I'm here in the comfort of my parents' home that I'm visiting just before the course starts. Okay, here I'm back. I logged in to the course iCollege page as a demo student. So I'm demo here. As you come in, I hope you'll see something that looks like this. Announcements. Please make sure that you check the announcements every day. Every day during the semester, please make sure that you check the announcements if you can. In this last announcement that I posted a few hours ago, it says, please take a few minutes to complete Getting to Know Your Course quiz. It is short and easy and it's required. That's an easy quiz. Let's click on it. So it's going to take you here. And you can start the quiz. Okay, it takes a little while and then you answer the questions. Okay, I'm not going to personally complete it here with you, but it's a required quiz to ensure that we have your name as attending the course. This is an attendance requirement. But then the course would help you, the quiz would help you be familiar with the components of the course. Okay, now I left the quiz. I'm going to try to go back to the main page. To the right here, we have what we call the Content Navigator. Here we have the regular menu items. Assessments, that's where we will do test corrections. The quiz, actually, you can access it from here as well. Grades, we are not really going to use the tool here. I'll be providing you with up-to-date grade feedback in another format. You'll see it as the semester progresses. Welcome to the course from the Content Navigator is an important module. It speaks the course description, learning outcome. So it's essentially the whole syllabus broken into small segments. This is a way, I'm going to click on anything at random. So it's essentially allows you to go over the syllabus, you read this, and you go to the next part. Okay. This is one way to read the syllabus and any small detail I might be discussing about the course. You can check the content overall here by clicking on Content. It's a little slow running, but that's the way maybe you'll get it in some instances. So this is good. So it shows us the welcome to the course first page, which has a video that I encourage you to watch it to get to know me a little bit better. I had a different length hair at that time, and I talk of different things. Now, so the content is another way to navigate through the course. So we have a module that's called the syllabus that has these 4 documents: the actual syllabus, a checklist, and an alignment. This is the alignment with the learning outcome. And then for the people who need alternative final exam requests, this is where they can find the form. The checklist is important, so I'm going to click on it. So here is the checklist, and it provides every day of the semester. It is listed here. On every Monday, you are going to have a guiding quiz due. So every Monday, except when you have an exam like here or a holiday, you are going to have a guiding quiz. You are going to have a guiding quiz also due on a Thursday. So guiding quizzes, they are due on Mondays and Thursdays. But they are here. You have their due date. And notice here, it's basically midnight. I try to be consistent and keep the same deadline for them. Now, in addition to that, we have a worksheet. The worksheets, and I'll point to where they are in a few minutes, they are available for the whole semester, but those dates refer to the time when I post the solutions to those worksheets. You are not required to submit worksheets. They are there to help you understand the material and to help you figure out how to answer the homework questions. Homework questions are going to be due basically at 5 a.m. on Thursdays and on Mondays. Now, this is a way you see here there is a column where you can check if something was done or not, and that's why I call this the checklist. Let's go back to the content. For both the guiding quizzes and the homework, you need to complete them with an outside assignment system. So if you click here, it's going to provide us with a link to the assignment system here, so it is there for you. If you don't bookmark it, you can find it. You can find the link there to go back to it anytime you want. For modern browsers, in most cases, all what you need to do to bookmark it, if you want, is to click on this star. So here, for example, it is bookmarked for me. And I can call it, let's say, 1112. And then it becomes part of my bookmark link. Here I have some more junk, so we are not going to see it unless I look for it. This is a student from a few years back when I taught this same course online. Actually, in this case, when I taught it in person. But then I asked his permission and I used it afterwards for teaching the course online and in person as well. Now, let's go back here. So the other link under this model is a video that's available here. It's going to pull up in a minute that will go over how to use the website. I made the video for another course, but the operation, the way the system runs, is the same way. I'll do a quick thing here. I click on it, you have start here. That's where you need to go first. You go here and you need to set up your access to the physics course by completing this short, simple form. Once you do that, you are going to have an access, and every time you come in, you come here, you sign in to the course from here, you put in the user ID that you would have set up. I think in this case I did, TG02 for this course, and this is the password I set up. Okay, so look what it does immediately. It shows the upcoming deadlines, GQ1, and it gives us the time, and the homework 1. It gives us the time as well. Now, if I go back to that same sign-in link, sign-in menu item, it has a link to the course message board and announcements, and actually, I think it's not a good time for me to open it right now because I might need to clean it up. And then this is a place also where you can submit extension deadline requests. These are one-day extensions that you can request by yourself, but you can request them only, like it says here, before the deadline passes. Okay, so you have 10 opportunities at using this utility, but then it's going to work, the 10 is going to include homework, GQs, or test corrections. So make sure not to abuse them right away and run out of them when you need them. Okay, now other places, when to submit the homework, you come here and you are going to submit the homework answers from here. In this particular case, I think we already have the homework. So homework 1, click here, and you get the questions to answer. I'm not going to go through this right now. The other video takes care of that. Also here, you have access to the homework message board, and again, the link to get the extensions. For lectures, GQs, that's where you access the GQs. And by the way, for homework or GQs, the second link here is important. Is a place where you can see all questions in one shot. Okay, we are seeing here all questions 1 for homework 1, 9 of them. Once you submit something, you are going to see it here as well, your last submission. After the deadline, you are going to be able to see detailed solutions for the homework here. So that's an important link that you need to take advantage of. And then also within here and within the homework, you can ask questions about the questions if you don't understand them. Okay, so let me go back to iCollege. Content. So the book that we use for the course, this is the link for it. There is a solution manual that's not going to be, the chapters are not going to be labeled the same way as I have them here, but you can look for the same title that provides you with more examples. But this version is going to be a live version that I'll be working on throughout the semester to tailor make it to us, for the course, for us. Now, that's where you click on the course, and that's where you navigate it. Let's go back here. You have some math review resources here if you need them. The textbook also has some math review. Okay, so you can go here and you have a lot of math that you can review there if you need to. Okay. But the first chapter that we are going to work on is going to be chapter 3. And that's what it is. You can read, you can deal with it. Below the book link, there is a list of all the recordings that I made a few years back and that are hosted in YouTube. So you can find them here. This is an exhaustive list. I recommend that you listen to the lectures through the guiding quizzes. But if you'd like to check out something specific, like looking for examples, you can find them here. You can go back to them here without having to go back to the guiding quiz to look for them. So they are all listed here. Now, let's go back here. In that same folder, you actually have the slides in PDF that I have used. Actually, these are slightly modified from the ones I used, but they're essentially the same. And of course, the link again to the solution manual and the OpenStax book. Last thing that I will show here, where you can find the worksheets. The worksheets are here, all of them for the whole semester. You click on them and you'll get a PDF of the questions that I recommend that you work on. In some cases, rarely actually, you'll find some extra worked problems from the onset, like here. That's not always the case. Here there are a few. Now, after the due date, you are going to be able to scroll down here and find a submodule called Answers. And initially, the first one you will see, the answers to WS1, worksheet 1. Then worksheet 2 will be added up. And as we progress through the semester, each one of them, based on the deadlines that I showed you on the checklist, each one of these will have its solution showing up. So you can look at it before working on the homework. Hopefully, this short overview, that's not as short as I wanted, but this overview would be helpful to you.